I'm back. Can you hear this if I do this on here? Does that come through? I was like, StreamYard, bye-bye. We're not messing with StreamYard right now. Can y'all hear me okay? If I do this? Oh, duh. You know when you do something silly and you're like, wait a second, that was actually silly? No. Can y'all hear me okay? Oh. Y'all hear me okay? Oh. Y'all hear me okay? Okay, I'm gonna have to.
Bluetooth disconnected.
That has too much going on. I'm just gonna let y'all come in real quick. Hello. Okay, we're gonna resume where we left off. I'll just give you all a chance to come in real quick. Let me turn the notifications off on this phone so I can connect it to my thing. Notifications. Oof. Oh, it's alerts, right? Jesus. Oh, I could just turn it on do not disturb, right? Any of my iPhone people, what is the best way to turn off my alerts? Because they are annoying AF and I need them off. How do I do that? How do I go on do not disturb? Does anyone know? Any of my iPhone people? There's got to be at least half of y'all. How do I turn off how do I do not disturb? You said D&D? It's called focus. Okay. Okay. Audrey, thank you, baby. Um all right, perfect. New focus while I'm live. Please stop. So I'm turning this one off. Let me see if I can. Oops.
Bluetooth connected.
Ow! Oh. Okay, perfect. Girl, we in business now. Okay. Okay. All right. Y'all, a mess. Let's see. Thank you, Audrey. Thank you to everyone. I was like, what did they just change? I got Hollywood. I don't know if you have the 13 yet, but I have a 13 and a 12. And I needed to do an audio test. But yeah, I guess we lost part of our audience, but that's okay. They can come back and watch on the replay. Um, I just, you know what? Honestly, I didn't want to have to come back. And then I got to go run to the post office. All the giveaways we did last week, these are here. I got ordered some packages from Amazon because I wanted them to be cute when they arrived. So I got these little mailing bags. That when I seal them, they're like a little shopping bag. I was like, I wanted them to be cute. So I got that in. Everything is packaged. I just have to address everything. Um, and that's that on that. Okay, send it to me. Okay. Okay, let me not pay attention to other stuff. Okay. Let me let me focus. Um, and I'm only on one screen right now. Listening to the chat while I'm at work. Okay, Audrey. And shouts out to Toya Talk. Girl, Toya has been doing her thing. I love Toya. Toya is so fun. Um, okay. Cindy L, hello. Yeah, thank you. I have plenty, so maybe there'll be um more giveaway. Obviously, there'll be more giveaways in our future. One of the cups, I think I did. There should be one of these going out. I just have like this one's mine, obviously. Bougie Gang. These are on my merch. Okay. Okay. Obviously you can drink out of it, but I got so many mugs in the kitchen. So anyway, okay. I got totally distracted. That messed me up. I don't know what was going on with my computer. I just went ahead and shut the whole thing down. I went ahead and restarted it, and then I said, "You know what? StreamYard sometimes just messes up, and maybe it's just StreamYard. I don't know, but right now it's fine. So I never seem to have a problem when I use just YouTube. So sometimes it's just time to go back to the basics, okay? Just go right back to those basics and handle business, right? So here we are, and I just said I'm just gonna, you know, so hopefully tomorrow it'll work because I want to do the donkeys. Okay, we got to do the pin the tail on the donkey. We're gonna do Love Lies and Lace Fronts version of pin the tail on the donkey because we got some donkeys out here showing their asses and being super duper silly and expecting us not to talk about it. And you know what happens with that, right? Um, too fucking bad, right? Good morning, Niecy. Hey, boo boo, girl. They were trying to keep a good woman down this morning, and, I said, "You know what? Fuck that." I'm coming back, and, I can't let y'all get in my way because, you know how it is, I'm just gonna be honest. When I get my day started, there's just some stuff I don't wanna do, and I love coming live on here, but when my family is home, my husband's off today, and I don't know when we hit these streets what's gonna happen, and then I'm gonna be sitting around thinking I'm supposed to be live. I promised all my ladies I was coming back, and then I hate when I don't do it, you know what I'm saying? So also, I gotta get ready for vision boarding. Um, I told you guys I'm gonna talk to you guys about tech, and almost have to do that today because I this microphone needs to be sent to somebody out there who's gonna win it. So this is the little microphone setup. Hold on. I got this from Target. I just feel like it's super cute. So someone will win this when I do my tech talk. This is a shoe microphone. I just got this one. Guys, I've been testing mics. Um I still have my blue Yeti. I don't know. You let YouTube Streets tell it. They probably think I pawned it or something. But I've got girl, I'm just trying to find what works good for me and the sound that I like. But let me put that right there. Can you guys see it now? If I put it, you can kind of see it right there. Whatever. Anywho, but yeah, girl, they was trying to keep me down. I don't know what happened. But I'm back, and we were talking about Keisha. If you want to hear what I had to say about Keisha and the twins, I was almost saying it's triplets. The twins' birthday party. It was a beautiful party. I just think that the idea for 3-year olds probably needed to be maybe for 5-year-old party. Um, Thank you, mastermind girl, because I'm a bitch is winning out here. I don't play around. And shit happens, right? You got to be prepared. So, I like to finish what I start and get it done and then keep it moving. I don't want to have to be on hold all day feeling like I have to. Thank you so much, Loretta. Thank you so much, Shay, for dropping that link. I appreciate it. I do have a call in if you guys want to call in. I have the old school call in. What's not old school, but it might work actually pretty good now that I've got this set up with the soundboard. Um, free conference call dot I use freeconferencecall.com, but it's not free. I actually do pay for a elevated version of it. And so I actually do have a link, and once you click on it, so it's not like StreamYard, it's a little bit different, but we're gonna see make it do what it does. Let's see. I should have set this up before. Oh, they have video conferencing now. Um, we used to use this once upon a time, like back when Tasha and I first started doing call-ins. We used to use this when we used to use Google Hangouts. And let's see if this works. I'm gonna drop this. If someone is courageous and wants to help me test this out, because I haven't done this in a long time. Host, schedule, and join a new meeting. Host. We don't need to do it like that. Okay, we're gonna just try and see what this does. But if it doesn't work or it's not working right, we'll just skip it. But I'm gonna have to play with it and see how I can use this because I pay for this and I don't use or it's not working right. We'll just skip it. But I'm gonna let me drop this in the chat. Okay, let's try this. I don't know what this is gonna do. This is all I have not tried this in a long time. Any of you guys old school who used to be with us, um, I used to use this line. It has upgraded a lot. You guys know I've been heavy into using StreamYard. So honestly, I would almost just say hit that phone number. um, but I have no idea if you want to try and call in. If you want to help me test this out, this might be interesting to see how this works. Um, let's see. We're gonna see. If someone calls, we're gonna see if it goes through. If you are calling and it doesn't go through, let me know. But even if you don't, if you just want to help me test this out, that would be cool. Anyway, let's just keep going. So we were talking about Keisha. Um, there was someone in the comments who mentioned that it was in the lobby. I thought it was kind of like an all-purpose room, but I don't even know. So I guess that's where the party occurred. She didn't want us to know it was in the lobby. I did see that fireplace um that was in the opening where in her Vlogmas opening that I girl, I have no idea. I don't know how this situation worked, but I know that she was obviously using the amenities in her apartment, and it is what it is. It was a cute little party, and it was what it was. Um, we'll talk more about what's going on with Keisha tomorrow. She still has not revealed her secret. She says she's got a secret. She's not telling us what her secret is, and we don't know. She's teasing it. I don't know if she's closing on her house. In the comments, people said, "Hey, Latoya, good morning, hun. Good morning to everyone, Camilla, anyone who did not join us for part one. Y'all, it was a mess towards the end, but it's okay. Shit happens and we're good. We're back, right? Um, some people are saying that possibly she's closing on her house. Some people are speculating a baby boy. Some people are speculating some bullshit. Some people, there's a lot of different speculation as to what's going on. I have no idea. I have no idea. And all we can do is watch. She says that she was going to make us wait one more day. And okay. Okay. So now some of the big news, Niecy, cover your ears. I don't know if you heard this or not on the YouTube streets. If you want to click on the link, you are more than welcome to do so. See if you can come through or call me on FaceTime or something. Um, or maybe not. I don't know if that's something that you want to talk about or not. But in any case, word on the street, there's been a lot of speculation. Everybody's dropping some news regarding Olivia and her situation with the children. Okay. There is some information I think that was taken from offline. There have been some motions filed. There have been some paperwork posted, and the speculation is that Olivia may um have a change in her custody situation. But we have not gotten confirmation from anyone. She is posting some very cryptic subliminals online, basically suggesting that no weapon formed against me shall prosper. And girl, you forgot the part about I am more than a conqueror. Okay. Get the whole thing. You're trying to call K Solo. Hold on. Maybe I need to open. You know what? Maybe I need to open the meeting. Let's do this. Thank you, K Solo. Okay, let's go to. Let me open this thing up. I forgot how to do this. International numbers. Camilla Sweden. Once I get this working in October, I will open up the there's an international number. How do I do this again? Okay. Host. K Solo, are you in here? Hello? I see someone in here, but I don't know. Hello? Let's see. Use internet audio. Hello? I think I can hear you. Is that you, K Solo? Yes, but it's not coming through. Let me see. I can hear you. I'm gonna just have to let's do this. Record, switch to phone. No, let's not do that. Share screen. No. Okay, I can hear you. I think it's just coming through my phone. I appreciate that so much. Wait, hold on 1 second. Don't hang up yet. I'm trying to see what I have to do to make this louder. Okay, try now. Say something now. Okay, better, 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 better. Okay, so what did you do to get you just clicked on the link and it came once I engaged the chat, it came through? Okay, perfect. So you just dialed the number and here you are on my phone. Yes, okay. That works good. Um, do you have any do you watch Keisha? Uh-oh. So is this so I wonder is this coming through at all? Can you guys hear K Solo? I wonder if they can really hear you. Okay.
Try to hear me?
They're saying no. Okay, I'm gonna need to figure out how to make this work. So guys, don't K Solo, thank you so much. We're gonna try this. Okay, some people are saying yes, they can hear you. Um, I need to figure out how to make this work. We're gonna test this out. We're gonna make it's very low. Okay. Um, all right.
Let me turn my speakerphone off. Let me go to. Can y'all hear me now?
They say they can hear you now. They say they can hear you. Jackson Squad, Loretta Camp. Let's just try this. So you watch Keisha. Tell me what your thoughts are. Let's just take it to. I mean, I don't want to really skewer her for the birthday party because every birthday party doesn't try. I mean, doesn't happen. At least she tried. And as a mommy, you know what I mean. Like we do our best. You know, um, the best we can do at that time, right? So I don't know if she
Yeah.
got a professional party planner, she did that herself. It was cute. I just think that it could have been that's something maybe for a little bit older girl, or they should have had more mommies on deck to help do all of the fingernails and polishing, plus had some other little games going. What do you think?
I think she just tried to copy what Nadira did with her daughter,
Ooh, oh,
and
okay.
it didn't go as it should have went.
Wow. Okay. What
Did
about
you see Nadira's little girl's birthday party?
no, I did not.
She had the whole, the real experience where they had the bus come and everything. The whole, little girl's five bus thing come show up for the little girl.
There's that little the service with the pink limo, that whole
Yeah,
thing.
that's what Nadira had
Okay.
show up. Nadira said that's what they had show up for favor.
I wonder if it's okay. Say something else.
Baby, do you have your speakerphone? Is it wait for you to put your speakerphone on?
You know what? Let me use I don't want to do too much because I don't want to mess up my setup. If I switch my mic, um I do have you on speakerphone. I'm just trying to hear if it's coming through this. It might be coming through. Plus, I don't want to turn the phone a certain way because your phone number's showing. So I don't want to turn the phone away that you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Okay, what about this? Can you guys hear her better now? Say something else, K Solo.
Yeah, can y'all hear me better now?
It's coming through one of the speakers. The speaker is on I know, but it's also coming through here, guys. Okay, so say something else.
Hello?
Okay. That's better. Okay. Okay. So tell me about this year with Keisha. All of the shenanigans, the book, the this, the that.
Man, that girl, she's just mad that, the whole thing didn't go the way she thought it would go. Like, everybody knows that Jeremy is not into her like she thinks, like she, wants people to believe. Jeremy Ben said that Keisha is a job to him. She, is his money bag or whatever. And she just wants people to believe that he's so in love with her or whatever. If that was the case, he wouldn't be out here messing around with every Betty, Sue, and Jane. You know what I
Mm-hmm.
mean? But, and when it come down to her kids, he always call them Keisha kids. But when it come down to Augie, that's his son. Like, come on.
Interesting. He is okay, so not to make any excuses, he's definitely a Southern guy. He's a Georgia guy, right? Um, Now whether he's very modern or not, I think that he is very, men get
He is a true F boy for real. Like he only thinks about himself. He's like self-centered.
so okay, to your point, he's a fuck boy, but he's also like a real Southern type guy. And I think that he's got some men really I hate to say it, some men do only see their sons. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, the daughters, okay, it's nice. I got daughters, but it's when they have that son, and maybe that's why Keisha is going so crazy about trying to have one, because there are men out here that really don't see their daughters. I mean, they love their daughters, they know they've got family, but they're not seeing anything until they see that boy. You know what I'm saying? So it's not to give any kind of an
Yeah.
excuse. I just think that he might just be that type of guy that he doesn't
But out of
necessarily really care about the girls. Is you know what I mean?
Keisha's kids, he gravitates more towards Jaya.
Okay, is that the one that looks more like him? She looks more like a pastel than because the twins. One
Yeah,
kind
she
of
the one that
favors
look more like
Keisha.
Shanita.
Yeah, one favors, yes. Okay, so one I really see in the face really favors his family. The other one
Mhm.
is more of a mix of Jeremy and Keisha. And I don't mean he doesn't love his daughter. I mean, I think he seems to be very enamored with his girls and everything. But men just some men out there just have a they just have a super special spot for their sons. And I don't know, girl. But we know that he's out here doing exactly what he wants to do, and Keisha is out here tap dancing and doing whatever she can to make sure that she tries to keep his attention. I just think she's doing the wrong things.
Yeah, really, because she is definitely doing the absolute most. Like the whole, it's been like a year and a half. Like, I mean, let it die, let it go. Like you quote unquote stayed with him, so it's whatever at this point.
I don't understand why she doesn't understand that if she would sit back and chill just a little bit and live her life and do all the mommy things, do all the Keisha things. Like when she went to Tulum, not saying that you got to do stunts and shows all the time, but she did remark how she did get his full attention when she was out there being silly. Um, go live your continue to live your life. You know what I'm saying? Instead of running around beating the man down about everything that he's done wrong, why don't you live if you accept him for the foolishness, then girl live your life and he may start give you a little bit more of what you want because it's like she keeps doing so much and it's not getting her anywhere. To me,
Exactly.
that's the kind of stuff to really push
It's
someone
making her look like
away.
more of a fool.
Right. Absolutely. Absolutely. So what do you think let me pivot on to Olivia. What do you think about Olivia and what's going on there? Word on the street. There's been lots of stuff
It's that
dropped
she lost
yesterday.
custody and all that.
Yeah. What do you think?
But I don't really watch her at all. I only get, scoop on her through, reactors or whatever. Because, I just don't like her attitude, like her attitude sucks to me. So whatever she
She's
get, and it's funny how all the stuff she talks about everybody else, what goes on in everybody else's life, it seems like it always happens to her.
Tuh, is that not funny? Like she has a very close connection with karma. She really does.
Very, like
Because
it be like on her.
well, you know what? She needs to get in her knees and she needs to get centered with the Lord because at the end of the day, she's very much one of these people. Yes, to your point, when she speaks on people, it seems to bounce right back on her.
And
And
quickly, it don't waste no time.
girl, and people say that a lot on the YouTube streets. Oh, this, that, and the other thing. And I'm just like, girl, I'm not trying to test God. I'm certainly not, but I don't subscribe to that. I don't see shit as far as I'm concerned. Like, just because I speak on you, I don't buy into that. But there are some people who really, it is very interesting to see the people who do kind of wish things upon people and they say things upon people and you turn around and the shit is like they're packing up, they're losing cars, they're getting repo, they didn't pay. But I mean,
Mhm.
you have a direct result in that. You know what I'm saying? Like, um, you sit on live for 6, 7, 8 hours a day and you wonder why your husband's packing up. Cause bitch, you busy. You know what I'm saying? You too busy. So
Yeah.
like that's why I was telling you guys in part one earlier this morning. Yeah, I don't do this all day. I don't as busy as you guys think I am or people say that I am. Yeah, I'm not. When I finish up in here, doing this stuff with you guys in the morning, I'm done for the day. Unless I'm putting out another video or something later, like this does not consume my whole life. I'm busy with a
Yeah, it's
whole
crazy
family.
how. And then, she runs these men off. Gerard was decent to her. I mean, who knows what goes
And
on
they were
24/7
growing up
behind
too.
closed doors. But, you run these men off, decent men or whatever. I ain't going to say good, but decent. And then, you want to go around, like, bashing them. Like, I mean, come on.
Well, in all fairness, let's look at Gerard, for instance. They got together, they were in their early 20s. These people are now in their early 30s. They spent
Yeah.
better than a decade together and 3 kids. So there was a lot of growth happening. The man he was when they met is not the man that has
He
exited
is
the
now.
building. You know what I'm saying?
He grew
So
up and she didn't.
she grew up and yeah, he grew up and she did not. And he's growing into like his grown man phase. You know what I'm saying? And I think that what she's talking about somebody that like Nisha may not even recognize. You know what I'm saying? Like she has a
Mm-hmm.
whole different view of Gerard from the past, that he isn't even that person anymore. You know what I'm saying? Even if that person
Yep.
still resides in him, he has grown up to the point where he doesn't, he's left his childish ways behind, because now he's got 3 children that he's the, even if he has Nisha there, Nisha is not the wife, Nisha is the girlfriend, Nisha is helping until she takes on that full responsibility. And maybe even if she is, at the end of the day, he is the father, and they all know that they've got like the legal system and all kinds of things that are watching to see every single thing. So ultimately, he is responsible for their care, and there's no way he could be immature. And that's why Olivia's immaturity is showing through to the point where, girl, if you're about to lose your children, it's that nobody was impressed with what you're doing.
Exactly.
For the court to give someone else a shot at full time, clearly they were not impressed with your job.
Yep.
Like you're
And
clearly not doing something for the court to say, you know what, sir, we don't, you know what I mean? Like they don't take kids away from their mom. You got to really be
yeah,
fucking
it's
up.
rare. It's
Mhm.
rare.
Yeah.
And I believe, quiet as it's kept, I believe him and Zolo got together, and Zolo probably, you know, had some kind of video proof or whatever. And, I believe he turned that over to Mr. Gerard, and Mr. Gerard probably showed that to some people.
Just her behavior.
And, that probably played a role in, you know, the decision the judge made.
Well, we know, number one, she's got a OnlyFans. The OnlyFans, I don't know that she was doing sex acts or anything like that, but we do know that she was dressing in sexiness. Okay. We do know that she did play out a situation live
Oh yeah,
um
I seen
on
that.
a live stream. She went to the sausage buffet live stream. Then
Mhm.
we do know that Zolo recorded her in some playtime, um, backdoor shenanigans,
Ooh.
and sausage buffet again. She has been caught on tape, literally with her pants down, and a woman who has 2 daughters and a
And
son
they
to
put that on
raise.
YouTube,
I don't think so.
or
I
was it
think
on
it's,
their
from
OnlyFans?
what I've heard, because girl, word on the street is that it was posted on the streets a couple of days ago, and it was quickly taken down. But at the end of the day, there's some people who have some access to grind with people who've got the sex tapes floating around, and that person was confronted at like the night before last, on this internet. But anyway, Olivia's video was one of them, and yeah, she's got video out here. And as a woman with 2 daughters and a son to raise that is not handling business, um, we've seen her be on live all night, and then she says the kids are sick the next day. Wasn't there reports that the kids missed a certain amount of school? Like there was a lot going on last year to where the kids were not even getting
Oh
to
wow, that's
school.
very irresponsible. You
Yeah.
want to be on live all night and can't send your kids to school? Oh no.
Yeah, I mean, this is someone who dropped out of school. So if you don't think it's important to get a high school diploma, you're setting your kids up for, and these are smart kids. The kids are very
Failure.
bright. They're beautiful children and they are individuals and they have a right to get an education. And just because you didn't, complete your education doesn't mean because you stay up late, you can't take your kids to school. So yeah, I think that last year, um, didn't Robin have to go to summer school because she missed so much school? That's what the
Yeah.
streets were saying. She missed a certain amount of
Yeah, she
school
did have to go to summer school. I remember that.
in the third what was the 3rd grade.
Yep.
So, you know what I'm saying? Like at the end of the day, she invited this on herself. If what they're saying on the streets is true, and what we're seeing is accurate and what we're seeing and reading is what it is. Um i honestly, I can't say I feel sorry for her. I would say from a motherly standpoint, no mother really would wish that on another mother unless you are completely incompetent. And at the end of the day, I'm just gonna say, bitch, you did it to yourself. What do you think?
Exactly.
Like, I can't really feel sorry for you. You've had reactors out here telling you, bitch, slow down, stop. What you're doing isn't good. You're making yourself look bad. You're just a hater.
And, and that's another thing. These people kill me. Talk about people haters. What do you have to hate on? Like, you live in a dysfunctional behind life. People out here got their stuff together. Like, for real. Like, ew.
You think
Ain't
you're
nobody hating on
better.
y'all dysfunction.
Solo, you think you're better. You're part of the team haters.
Yeah, okay. Well, I ain't living in dysfunction. That's for
Okay.
sure.
Maybe you are better, right, Solo? Maybe you work
Yeah,
hard to
maybe
have a
I am,
nice
because I sure
family.
ain't living in dysfunction.
Okay?
And I
Like,
ain't got no man out here cheating on me and none of that. So,
okay.
I'll be, call me a hater if you want to.
Right. There's nothing wrong with a woman who is handling her business telling another woman, "Hey, you might want to handle your business before your business starts handling you." Cuz
And
that's
I sure ain't
basically
got
what
no man out
happened.
here looking at me in disgust.
Okay?
Like,
Absolutely.
Chris look at Jasmine.
Okay? Absolutely. Jasmine walking around with a mysterious black eye.
Ain't that something? Talk about something hit in the face. Yeah, right. Yeah, Chris hit you in the face. You can tell that lie to somebody who
Or
don't
he
know no
threw
better.
something. He threw one of them basketballs in her grill. Something
Something.
happened. Cuz that story, no matter what happened, K Solo, that story doesn't add up to me. Okay, it doesn't
Mm-mm.
add up because you are in a SUV and she's not a short woman. And we know Jasmine is cheap. She wasn't shopping to the point where her trunk was that full that shit was falling on her head. She wasn't packing up Santa's sleigh. This chick probably had everything in the back seat. What are you talking about? The basketball goal fell on you. How were you putting this in the vehicle? Like, why would you have it
First of
over your
all,
head?
let me tell you something. When that model of Mountaineer first came out, my godmother had the first model that came out. Okay, this was over 20 years ago. I know how that thing is. I know that thing inside and out. If you was putting a basketball goal in it, it would be waist high. How in the world? And why would you be trying to stand it up anywhere in that car?
Well, the
First of all,
basketball goal
basketball
was in a
goal.
box. If you saw
Yeah, and
her
they're
her
heavy.
haul,
So
it
why would
wasn't.
you be standing it up anywhere in that vehicle? She's telling a lie.
Yeah, she didn't do anything with that basketball goal unless that basketball goal was put together. And like you said, she's laying it down, putting it in her car. A 6-foot goal in that Mountaineer, you were laying down all the seats. Why would you have a put together goal and where would it be going? Because when she did her
Exactly.
shopping haul, it was in the box.
Exactly.
So that sounds like a whole entire lie. And if it hits you like that, why didn't it rip your face? Like, why do you not have some sort of like a cut
A
or something?
gash or something.
Yeah, and ain't nobody hit her in the face but some knuckles. I'm sorry. That was either some
Mm-hmm.
knuckles or he threw a basketball at her. He threw something at her that hit her in the face, or he hit her in the face. I mean, I hate to say it because that's not cool at all. No man should be battering their wife, their girlfriend, their nothing. Um, but if they like to play and wrestle and do all, because Jasmine likes to be one of the guys out here. Jasmine is half dude. She is very full of masculine energy as a woman, and she has to understand that that's going to have your man up. Like, you two will be sitting there scrapping. Like, I would never. I'm not going to sit up here and fight with my man for what? Like, physical.
Exactly.
Like, who gets physical? What man gets physical with a woman, and what woman gets physical with a man? Like, that's not how I
On
roll
the regular.
here. Yeah. She's very into her masculine energy. Do you see, so we did a poll earlier in the week about how long is it going to be for Chris until he tells Jasmine to get baby legendary up off this internet, because he's not going to like what he's hearing or seeing with the baby. What are your thoughts on that?
I don't know. Something to me is telling me
Camilla
really
Camilla
don't care
Sweden
too
says
much.
soon.
I don't know. Something to me is saying that he really don't care too much.
Okay.
Because he's hardly even there.
So as long as she's busy, he's not really. She's doing something to stay busy, and he still gets to do what he wants to do. So he's probably not paying attention.
Have you ever noticed how Jazz used to say that he works overnight?
Mm-hmm.
And now all of a sudden she's talking about he at work and is right outside.
So he switched shifts, and that's why
she's lying. That fool ain't working. He out there messing around with other women in her car.
dick dashing, dick dashing through the snow, going to see the hoes, driving Jasmine's Mountaineer, saying, "Hey, bitch, come here."
That girl, she don't know how to lie to save her life.
Girl.
Yeah, I mean, seriously, you notice that, like, before she would always say he worked nights or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Now, all of a sudden, she just said the other day in the video, Chris is at work right now, but it was bright as hell outside.
Girl. So either he switched shifts. Look, he doesn't want to be there. Look, if he's working all night and she's up all night with the baby. Nisi, answer your question. Is Jazzy being a good mom to the new baby? I think she's trying. We're gonna just give her a trying. She's girl. She's operating. I don't even know if I can give her a trying. Honestly, she's operating. I don't know. Yeah, on a scale of 1 to 10, I'm giving her about a 3. What would you give her? Would you give her, Kay? On a scale of 1 to 10.
Still living and breathing, so I would say, yeah, about a 3.
About a 3. Yeah, she's feeding. She's laying down. Like, when she said that she woke the baby up. A 2.5. Girl, you just over. You just over. So she's feeding the baby, but she mentioned the other day that she had to wake the baby up to feed the baby. Who does that?
Yeah, let him sleep.
Let him sleep. When he's hungry, all he does is sleep, eat, and piss. He's gonna wake up. So I can understand trying to get the baby on a sleep schedule, but the baby is only 4 weeks old, bitch. You don't have a job. What else do you have to do? Let the baby's not sleeping because you keep waking the baby up. Let the baby sleep.
Yeah, the baby is a month old, and here she go already. Oh, I'm tired. Who do you think he was going to be? He was tired with the core, and they've been pretty much doing their own. And then you're going to add a baby that depends on you 24/7 to the equation.
Girl, she wasn't tired giving up all that putty cat to Chris this time last year, trying to make a baby. Girl, she was going hard on that putty cat.
Talk about she was on birth control pills.
But they gave her prenatals, remember?
Way back before, she don't like taking them.
She went to CVS to go get her alleged birth control pills, and she said they gave her prenatals. I was like, girl, stop lying. You went and got some prenatals because you're not even taking birth control pills. You're taking prenatals because you're trying to get that body right, because your nutrients are low because all you do is eat meat and sugar. That's it. You and Olivia are on the meat and sugar diet. That's it.
Yeah, and then the microwave diet too.
Anything that can go in a microwave is there. Yes.
Yep.
She probably would make scrambled eggs in the microwave if she could. Like she don't do
She probably
nothing.
don't know how to do it. It can be done, but she don't know how to do it.
I would never. I mean, look, I'm gonna just say I would never, because it's by the time I do all that, get it in a bowl, mix it up, I could have
I ain't
put.
going front. I tried it before, but they come out
It's
disgusting.
not
Give me a
good.
pan.
It's not good. Yeah, I would eat a boiled egg if I didn't have a pan and
And
butter.
mind you, she is so lazy to the point where she put waffles in the microwave. I mean, if you don't want to stand there and watch them or have to wait for batch after batch, put them in the damn oven.
Can someone from the Jazzy fam send Jasmine a $15 Walmart toaster, please? Or can you get
She
a
got a
pan?
toaster.
Yeah, can you
She
just
got a
lay them out in
toaster.
the
She got an air fryer. She got an oven. She got everything that could crisp them waffles up.
She could even put that skillet out, the long griddle.
Oh,
Put
the
some
griddle.
butter on there and lay them out old school style. That's like college dorm when all you have is a Skittle. Thank you to the person who
Hibachi
just sent
style.
me a girl. Okay, you said what style? Inmate style?
Hibachi style.
Girl, hibachi them waffles, okay? Thank you to the person who just sent me a Cash App. You are a doll. Thank you. My Cash App was my Cash App called me and was like, "Girl, what's going on with these tips?" I was like, "I don't know. I don't know, boo boo. I have no idea." But yeah, it was lonely up in there. But I was like, "It's
Good thing
Christmas
the government
time."
backed off on the cash app, that cash app
Girl.
tax.
Yes. But it's so I know everybody was taking care of their families, so I was like, you know what? No, tis the season to handle business. But girl, tip your hostess if you want to. I don't mind. Okay. K Solo, tell us what else you think. Strong Mommy Chrissy and COVID. What's going on?
Oh, I don't watch her either, cause
Oh, okay.
with them, I mean, maybe she calmed down with her attitude, but that attitude of hers, you know, turned me off from her.
Okay.
I haven't watched her in like well over a year.
Strong Mommy Chrissy is ready to pop off though. She's ready to pop off and she just needs a reason.
But I must say, I was going back and forth in them lives when her and Jasmine was getting into it.
Okay, absolutely. That was funny.
I was, trying to get the tea to you, but I haven't really watched her videos in quite some time. I did watch I think it was the back to school thing, like that first day back to school. That was cute or whatever, but I haven't like really watched her and like, oh, matter of fact, I think it's been some years. I think when that last baby, like before that last baby was born, I stopped watching her. When DeMarcus left her, I was watching them live like sporadically, when she was in the car crying about DeMarcus.
Girl.
But I haven't really watched her because her little attitude and all of that. Ain't no little.
When Chrissy would go live,
me, so you ain't gonna be having no attitude, and I'm gonna be sitting here watching it.
Chrissy would be mad. Chrissy would go live. If you were on the East Coast and Chrissy would go live and it was before noon here and it was early in Las Vegas, you already knew it was a problem. She would be live. She'd have her blue wig on and some big glasses, and you could tell she was crying. And her and them they would be going live all day long. Guys, we have
What do you think about Jasmine's members only wish list?
Okay, so to address that,
she tried to be slick with it.
So I'm gonna address that really quick, guys. We have someone from our comment section, K Solo. She's usually in the comments. She called in. I'm on regular YouTube. I'm not on StreamYard right now. We were having technical difficulties, so I dropped the FCC, the free conference call .com number, and K Solo was nice enough to call in, and we got to talking. So what do I think? I think it was smart in a sense that so Kayla just asked me about what do I think about Jasmine doing a members only registry. I think it was smart for her to try to be sneaky, but Jasmine is stupid. And instead of saying, look, and just being honest and telling people, look, I'm dropping my registry just for my members, she tried to be sneaky about it, and it got her busted. Like, me personally, if I said I had a registry and I dropped it only for my members, you already know what I would say. Bitch, mind your fucking business. Okay? You know what I'm saying? Like, I wouldn't care. You know what I'm saying? Like, if that's what I want to do and that's what my members wanted and they wanted to do something for me, then that's just what it would be. But because Jasmine knows that she has got more than her fair share of charity on these YouTube streets, bitch, you should be a little bit embarrassed. Okay? Because you ask for everything. I mean, if she could get some damn toilet paper to wipe her ass and someone to come do it, I think she would. So I would
She
be
really would.
embarrassed too. But
She done got
yeah,
everything. She done have registries for everything. Everything that come up, she got a registry. Everybody's
everything.
birthday, every holiday, every this, every that. She done have registries for everything.
I
Like,
mean, let
can you
Kaylin
do anything on your own for your family? Like, this is
nothing.
ridiculous.
Let Kaylin and Amaya go to Brownies. It's gonna be, can y'all get their brownie uniforms? Like, can y'all pay for their
Oh, she ain't gonna
soccer?
put them in Girl Scouts. Girl Scouts is expensive. She
Well,
ain't gonna
yeah,
do
and
that.
Girl Scouts requires you to be sitting there. Like, you got to
Yeah.
go. It's not babysitting drop off. You got to go. You got to participate. You then it's time to sell them cookies. Girl, I was out in front of Walmart selling cookies with my daughter and other girls supervising. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's almost like a mommy
My
co-op.
coworker does Girl Scouts with her daughter, and
Yeah. It takes
every time I
time.
turn around, there's something popping up.
Yeah, it takes time. You got to sit there and you got to participate. You got to help these girls, you know. So yeah, I mean, it's definitely a commitment doing Girl Scouts. But yeah, she's the type that she's going to ask you to fund the basketball, fund the soccer, fund anything. Anything these girls are doing, there's a registry going up for you to help participate in paying for it.
And check this out. Regarding that old cheap ass swing set that somebody gifted her.
Okay.
I read the reviews on that swing set. Oh my God, that thing gonna be broke in no time.
Them kids, those look, okay, so what do you think about this? So Jasmine, guys, you remember this the other day. Jasmine shows us the swing set, and she says that the kids don't know what it is. She thinks it's something for some weights. That's a lie. Kids don't know anything about a weightlifting system. So they don't know anything. You lied and you told them it was weights for Chris, but clearly there is a picture of a swing
It's a
set
picture
on
on
it.
the box. You think them kids are stupid? They see a
Right.
swing on there, and they see that little trampoline swing thingy.
Yeah.
And the slide board. You think them kids don't know what that? They've been to the playground. It's not like they've never been to a playground.
So
She's
the
about
only
dumb
kids
as
you're
rock.
really fooling are the 3-year-olds. What do you think about a mother gaslighting their kids and telling them that what they're seeing is not what they're seeing? Because we know Kaylin can read. We know that Amaya is learning how to read. We know that kids learn from recognizing from sight words
Pictures.
and from seeing pictures. What do you think about a mother who deliberately, I mean, I would have had more respect for her telling the older kids, pulling them to the side and say, "Look, this is for the backyard. It's something, you know what it is. Don't tell the babies." You know what I mean? But you're sitting here telling us a story about how you lied to all of them. Like, what do you think about that?
That's just dumb. She trying to set them kids back more than they already are.
You know? Okay, let me ask you one more question. So, on Jasmine.
But wait a
Jasmine
minute.
uh
Before we get to that one,
okay.
hold that question.
Mhm.
And then the way that he put that mess together, them poles wasn't in the ground. They wasn't set in
It's going to
cement.
topple
Nothing.
over.
So that thing gonna fall.
One good wind come
Kids
through and that
them
thing is going
kids
to be
finna
in the
be
neighbor's yard.
no one good swing, and them kids finna be in the ER.
Aiden, a boy, Aiden's gonna be crawling all over it, everything.
And
That's
then with the reviews, they said, like, this one lady was like, when her 3-year-old was swinging on a swing, the daggone bar in the middle was just bowing or whatever. I was like, wow, can you imagine Kaylin and Amaya on that thing? That thing going, man, whatever. Let her rock out with it.
Right. I don't know if he put spikes in the ground. Like you said, I don't know that it was firmly routed or rooted into the ground, so it's
It
not
looked like
going to
them
topple
legs was
over.
just sitting on top of that grass. And then the grass, it's on grass. It's not even on concrete or nothing. That's a disaster waiting to happen.
So, somewhat mathematical moms saying psychology experts say that that's how you create narcissists. Someone is saying, Ms. Mika saying she's spiteful. Hello to all the people, everyone coming in. Thank you so much for joining in. Lovely
Yeah,
Life
same
just says she makes me
Bentley.
sick.
That poor dog don't need to be in that.
Girl, waiting for her to put a registry up to replace car registry girl, a car registry. Okay, girl.
A
Okay,
car fund. She
okay,
gonna have
absolutely.
a thing on Facebook, a car fund on Facebook, because GoFundMe gonna laugh at her.
Do you think that Olivia okay, let me ask you this. Is Olivia pregnant or not? What do you think?
I I really don't think so, because I ain't going front. TMR had played a video of she was in something red or whatever, and I don't know what she was doing, but you could see that it was a band or something on her stomach. Like, is she wearing rocking the pregnancy belly or something? Like, what is she doing?
Right.
And then when she noticed it in the camera, she scooted up to that camera, to that desk or whatever she was sitting there so fast. I don't know. But if she ain't pregnant and she done had a damn baby shower and all of that, had people send her stuff, oh my, the backlash she's gonna get from that. People, even her, whatever she called her people, is
Loyalty
finna,
gang.
they finna light into her behind if they done sent her something. Oh my God.
Well,
It's finna go down.
I think that could make her look crazy. I think also to mathematical mommy's point about the psychology of certain things that are happening. If in fact the children are going to stay with daddy, right? And then mommy is pregnant with a new baby. What do you think a young mind is going to feel about that? Okay.
Hey, he might
That's
keep them
that's
so distracted. They might live so good over there with Gerard that
nah,
they
nothing.
might not
Even
even
even if
care.
mommy is a weirdo, kids still love their mommy. You know what I'm saying? Like
Like,
there's
yeah,
nothing that's going to take that away. We know the real about her, but at the end of the day, mom's mom, right? Um,
yeah.
girl, that's gonna be a tough nut to crack. When them kids start developing, they're gonna have a lot of resentment for you and all this fucking up that you did. When you're sitting there on live with that baby and the kids
Because
are
you
with
know
their
what?
dad, even though they
Typically,
love their
when
dad.
these mommies are pregnant, they be
Mhm,
quick to show like sonic ultrasounds and all of that.
mhm.
She ain't did none of that.
Yeah, we don't yeah, I don't know. I feel like there was opportunity there for her to get pregnant. Why not? But, as far as if she's still pregnant, she's not above terminating a pregnancy. I think she's also stupid enough to have a baby with a guy who's not shit. So,
But wait a minute. I also had this thought. What if she's carrying on like she's pregnant to get all this stuff to get to her sister who is pregnant?
look, I think her husband doesn't want like, I'm talking about Raquel. I don't think her husband Raquel's husband wants any parts of Olivia, and I don't believe Raquel is sitting over there indigent. So what the fuck? I don't think Olivia is that big of a personality, or you know what I mean. I don't know that she's that generous to do that type of stuff to create a scam to give her like these aren't I don't know that her sister is sitting around as a broke bitch. You know what I'm saying? She got a whole black man husband and 3 kids, right? So, what does she need Olivia's contributions from Loyalty Gang? You know what I mean? Like that's possible if they were sitting around some broke ass scamming hoes, but I don't know that Raquel is that. I don't think Raquel and Olivia are cut from the same cloth. You know what I'm saying? Olivia is on some old
Uh,
scammer life shit, some back room trife life. Even though that's her sister, I don't know that Raquel is like that because if Raquel really was like that, she could have been out here with Olivia for a minute now because she even tried having a channel and they came for her neck and she was like, yeah, no. You know what I mean? Like Raquel, and I don't think Raquel's husband is with that either. That's why we don't see
yeah,
Raquel like that. Raquel's not with the shits like Olivia is.
no, but I mean, she don't have to be complicit in it, but maybe Olivia is trying to do that so she can, you know.
You know who did that though? Life of Kiera. Life of Kiera got a lot of stuff one time. You guys can
Yeah,
expand on
yeah,
that, but Life of Kiera got a lot of stuff, and I know she
for her
shared it with
sister.
her mother
And
and her
her sister has
sister.
her own channel too, and that's why her sister don't want to be featured on Kiara's channel anymore because she wants her own channel to grow.
Yeah. I think there was some stuff like that. So there are people out here who are trife life like that. I just don't know if Raquel is really into it like that. Now her mom, young Stella Boots. I got some information about young Stella Boots a while ago. I have not shared it because I don't do exposés over here. But Stella Boots was into the shits as a young woman on those Los Angeles, California streets. And Olivia, if you're listening, you know what I'm talking about. So yeah, Stella Boots was into the shits. She was running game out here on these streets. But yeah. Okay.
So, do you think that Olivia and Raquel had the same father?
No, Raquel's father is Mexican, and Olivia's father is certified black. He's a
Negro.
black man. Yes, he's a black man. Stella got 2 baby daddies. Okay, she probably could have had more.
I'm glad my mama only got one baby daddy.
Okay.
For me,
Okay. So what do you think about? So do you think it's complicated? I'm sure it gets complicated with 2, but do you imagine having 6 or 7 baby fathers,
Oh
and it
Lord.
gets to be the
Ugh.
holidays, and everybody needs to pack up to go to their other people's house? Um,
Ooh, I couldn't imagine. I
how do
could
how does
not
that
imagine.
work? How does that
Ooh,
work when you
child.
got all kinds of plane tickets, all kinds of drop-offs at the airport because you've got children with so many different families
And
and
you got to pay
everybody.
all of these different unaccompanied minor surcharges
It's
and all. Oh
expensive, right?
Lord, because you can't fly with them all to make sure they get to their separate destination.
Mm-mm. No. Um, so some of these women would be rich if they didn't have all these children, all these complicated children situations, right?
Ooh, I couldn't. And then to have all these kids and most of the daddies don't even want to be bothered with you. Jeez.
And don't want to be bothered with them. So let's pivot real quick too. I was going to ask you something about Jasmine, but I forgot. Love by Erica. Y'all, if you did not watch it, do you watch Love by Erica at all, K Solo?
I watch it, every now and then, but with this whole new situation here, I've been on it.
So
that
last
girl,
night she
that
went
girl
live.
is
Did you see her?
certifiably crazy.
She is batshit.
Whew.
Did you see her last night live?
No, I didn't see last
Okay.
night.
Guys, let me tell you this really quick. This shit was so fucking funny. So Damien Cryer put up a video the day before yesterday talking about Erica and him and the plans for the baby. She's coming to his house because she's got Rona, and he's gonna take care
Oh,
of
Erica got
Dion.
Rona?
Girl, Erica got Rona, and he's gonna take care of her. She's gonna be in the back bedroom, and he's gonna take care of Dion. I was like, ooh, okay. He's getting ready to come slip her back through on us. They're gonna low key get together because Damien Cryer is a 51-year-old man who still likes to, he likes to play in those boxes, and clearly she doesn't understand what she's getting ready to do. So she puts up a community post that her and Dion were going to be going home because some people don't like to respect people who have Rona. Oh my God, I was dying. Let me see if I can pull this up. She put up,
What is she implying here?
girl, she's implying that Damien Cryer, girl, I was like, I was saying, I was thinking, I told you guys this yesterday. Listen, she says, as soon as I break my fever, girl, hold on, I'm gonna show you guys this real quick because I don't, okay. Get your screenshots, y'all. Let me read this, okay? She says, as soon as I break my fever, Dion and I will be going live in a few for his first birthday. I will I will I'll be fully masked up with gloves. A mother's job is never done, even when sick, but I wouldn't trade it for nothing. Hold on a second. And then she says right here, okay? She says, quarantining at my house with Dion since people don't know how to stay away from people who actually have COVID. Sad. Do you see this? So Damien Cryer and his horny self is over here not respecting the woman who is ill. Girl, She said, as soon as my fever breaks, she's getting ready to go live. Y'all, she is desperate, okay? As soon as my fever breaks, we going live. And then she says that she is quarantining alone back at home because some people don't know how to stay away from people who actually have COVID. So I told y'all this yesterday that homie was going to see her in her nightgown. Girl, and then so yesterday she goes live. I thought she was at the damn hospital. I thought she was honestly locked up in the mental ward at the hospital. Because she was talking about why do people have to bash? I'm not bashing right now. I'm just joking, hon. Like, don't take this as bashing because if I really wanted to go in on you, I would. Girl, we just having a few kikis on you acting dumb as hell on this internet, okay? So there's a difference. We're not bashing, we're laughing, okay? That's number one. Number two, she went live and I didn't know where she was. And she said, uh, guys, she was in the dark. So she starts out the live, she's in the room. It's progressively getting darker, right? She has a mask on her face and then it gets dark and all you can see is her mask. So it looked crazy, right? So she was talking about all kinds of things that were happening. I've got some of it and I will post it. I'm gonna do some commentary over it. But it was funny to me, but she looked absolutely crazy. I don't know if it's still posted or not, guys, but Erica is sick with COVID. Creole Bay is sick. She says she does not have COVID. Rick and Mucker was sick. And you know, there are some people online, if you're listening to some of the commentary, trying to draw a reference between Creole Bay and Rick and Mucker, who I don't think have anything to do with each other. But Creole Bay is also getting the business on how she treats her children. Not that she treats her children badly, but some of the type of low key colorist references. I don't know that Creole Bay is a colorist, but um, I think there are some people who are making some references to how she calls one of her kids, her eldest daughter, her chocolate baby. Um, I don't engage in any of that stuff, but what I would say is this: the one thing that does kind of sounds like, irritates me is how she calls her Stink-a-Butt. Now, Stink-a-Butt might be a name for a baby, but as a 13-year-old girl who's in puberty or however old her daughter is, me personally, Creole Bay, if you're watching, Creole Bay has been a friend to the show. Um, Girl, your daughter is a young lady now. Stop calling her Stink-a-Butt. She's on the verge of becoming a woman, and those type of nicknames stick. And I would stop. Just call her by her name. Like that's just me. One girl mom to another. Stop calling your daughter chocolate baby because it's gonna make her feel away one day potentially. Number two, stop calling your daughter Stinkabutt, okay? And Stinka.
Yeah.
Those aren't cute names for a young lady. And she's too old now for you to still be calling her baby names. She's a young lady. She's beautiful. She's got nice, thick, big, natural hair. She's gorgeous. And she's not going to appreciate those names. And I'm saying that as one baddie to another. Don't do your daughter like
Yeah,
that.
because
Let her grow up. Let her grow up and be beautiful.
I had this crazy nickname when I was a youngin, and I stopped answering to it because y'all not gonna keep calling me this crazy
Yeah,
name.
absolutely.
And,
Yeah, that's not cute. So that's it. I'm not
it was a
gonna.
nickname my brother gave me because me and my brother is like 30. We're like 12 months and 3 weeks exactly apart. And I was in the hospital or whatever, and that's what he called me because he could barely talk or whatever at the time. So and it stuck, and I'm like, how y'all gonna make that stick?
Absolutely. So, Taylor, I think her daughter's in middle school though. She's not that old. She looks like she could be 18, but she's a young girl. She's like in middle school or something. She's not that old. Um, I forget how old she says her kids are, but on my live, her daughter's not that old. I think she's like middle school or maybe early high school. She's not that old yet. And a boy, you can call a boy Stinka or all those names, or like girl, I don't even know, but girls negative, I don't know. Me personally, no. I just wouldn't do that. That's just me. Sometimes I call my daughter like Puddin' Pop or um Bookie, things like that, but it's never any reference
Yeah, I
to
got a cousin
her
that we call
body
Puddin' to
or her
this day.
face or anything like that because she's beautiful to me. So any like I just and I'm not saying she's saying her daughter is not beautiful, but chocolate drop to a very chocolate deep tone young lady, she might feel a way if people at school start making fun of her or referencing something or trying to score on her about her complexion, which people get scored
Mhm.
on no matter what your complexion is. At the end of the day, though, I think as a mommy to a young lady who is who's growing up and is in puberty, I would say anything negative about their appearance or could be perceived as negative about their appearance should stop. And that way, when friends come over, they don't hear those nicknames and use it against them as ways to score on them. That's just me. So I don't think that she means anything. I think she obviously loves her kids and all of those things. But on the internet at the moment, girl, they talking about you. So I would stop and or make sure that doesn't make the edit because they're only criticizing you on what you choose to put in your videos, Creole Bay. So I'm talking to you right now.
Yeah, I mean,
Watch
if
your
you want to
edit.
call her that in the privacy of your home,
Yeah.
then that's one thing. But don't let it make it outside the home.
Yeah, nobody had to know about that. Okay? But it's in your edit, so you got to be careful because you don't want that type of scrutiny to your kids. Your kids are beautiful, you have a nice family. And you're opening up the door for criticism. Don't use your kids like that. So and I'm not saying that you are, but that's what it's going to look like if you persist to want to not put things in a good light. Um your relationship with your kids should be private. So, um, that's it. So yeah, it's interesting, right? The things that some of the YouTube mommies will let out on the streets. Um,
And then they be quick to say, you only see 20 minutes of my life, but that 20 minutes be looking god awful. Like
right,
that ain't the cut.
absolutely. Yeah, I mean, it's interesting. Like everyone is not perfect, obviously, right? No one's coming from a place of perfect. And that's where Erica tries to kind of tell people like you're wrong or I don't appreciate the bashing. But let's really quick talk about Erica yesterday. Guys, if you have not seen this live, if she still has it posted, you guys got to go watch it. This shit is absolutely like, are you kidding me? Something's wrong. Anyway, or she's just delirious from Rona. Good morning, Mira. She said, so she's like, it's all the bashing, it's the this, it's that, right? So she talks about someone that she met on the internet. Guys, if you're wondering if you're just coming in who we're talking to from the comments, K Solo was nice enough to call in, and we're talking to K Solo, and we're getting some of her thoughts and opinions live and not just from the comment section. She's on the phone with me right now because StreamYard would not work. Okay. She talked about someone who she befriended from the comments. Okay. This lady was praying for her, prophesizing over her, all these different things, right? Um,
Mm-hmm.
Next thing you know, the lady is doing videos. Erica, your decision making on how to pick friends and lovers, girl, go into 2022 and take care of your kids and get up off these streets and stop trying to make new friends. I would say for most of these mommies, I think it's a no new friends, period. If you're on YouTube, I think 2021 should have taught you, and I feel like this is everybody on here, no new friends. Don't no new friends and no new friends for 2022. And if you are suspect with your friend making ability, no new lovers. No new friends and no new lovers because at the end of the day, some of y'all are on the struggle bus with your decision making ability. What do you think about that, K Solo? K Solo, some of these people
That
don't
is
know how to make a
hilarious.
friend if they got paid $1 million to make a new friend. They don't know
And that's
they
another
don't know what a
thing.
new friend looks like.
That is so weird to me how the majority of these chicks do not have friends in real life. Like, what is up with that?
It's sad, right? It's giving struggle bus.
That is, and I don't get it. Like, that is so weird to me.
Yeah, it's giving fugazi.
It's got to be something about them to where they can't maintain a proper girlfriend friendship. Like,
Well, you have to be a friend to have a friend, and these
well, yeah,
women
true.
clearly
The majority of
show
them are narcissistic too, because you have to be.
yeah.
To have a camera up in your face 24/7 vlogging everything you do.
Yeah, and you have to have a happy balance. A lot of the people that we see who are very successful on YouTube, they do the whole thing. but they don't do it all the time. You're not seeing everything play out on live, and you're not seeing them dropping videos every 5 minutes. It's once a day. It's very ladylike. It's once a day. It's whatever their schedule is. Maybe they go live every blue moon. They're on a schedule, right? These chicks
Yeah.
that go willy nilly every time you turn around, something's going on. It's a problem. It becomes a problem.
Yeah, because it's like, and then Jasmine, for example, she want to be, if she ain't on YouTube, she on Instagram or TikTok or whatever. Like, and then want to talk about, oh, I'm tired, I need a break, I need a break. Get the hell off social media then.
Right. Look, anyone. So there's you guys. I know I talk about Monroe to you guys all the time. Monroe Steele. Monroe is very active on Insta. What she posts on Insta, I think she posts a derivative of it or the same thing on TikTok. Some of what you're seeing from YouTube has been cut up from some of the footage to create the Instagram and the TikTok. So all of this media is being reused and packaged a certain type of way, right? So what I'm saying is it's not a whole day of creating different packages for different social media. It's using all of the things and knowing how to cut it and edit it and put it together to post on your different platforms, right? These chicks are out here doing triple and quadruple the work, and there's bitches out here making $1 million who are working for 3 and 4 hours a day. Okay. And these chicks are putting in damn overtime, going live constantly, and they're sitting up here crying that they can't even pay their bills. So I don't know what's real. Is it that you can't pay your bills because this stuff is not advertiser friendly and you're not making top dollar? Because there's women out here that have less subscribers than Olivia and like look at Peyton Marie Charles. Peyton Marie Charles is making money. What's her name? Hilo Lux. Raven Elise, we already know is a millionaire now. Raven's making money. Um, Missy Lynn is making money. Aaliyah J. All of these people. There's a new person I've been watching. Her name is she's not new. She lives in Chicago with her boyfriend. Is it Emi? Emi I think she's Nigerian. Her and her boyfriend, her fiance live in Chicago. I'll have to tell you guys more, but I really like her. She's a young woman. She lives in Chicago. She's got about 800,000 subscribers. And they live in a beautiful high rise with an amazing view. Like, I mean, there's people out here who are doing it. Okay. And these chicks are still on food stamps and Medicaid. What do you think about that? Like all of what you are doing and you're not even making the money.
Yeah, they work harder and not smarter.
Absolutely. There's people out here who have the same subscribers as them and they are making money. I don't know
And
what it
Jasmine's
is.
been at this for 10 years.
Jasmine's been at this for 10 years. I, honestly, I don't know what she makes, but I would be they need to understand that there's people like when they sit around and try to talk about the reactors and what the reactors make and what the reactors don't make, you guys have like you don't have any idea of what I make. And at the end of the day, you might be surprised because I'm not sitting up here going live all day and my CPM is good. Okay. So if your CPM isn't good, what they're calculating your time by because you lay on your belly and don't take a shower and look crazy every day, you could do 5 videos and I could still be making more money just dropping 1.
And you know
Like, you
what? That's
never
another
really know
thing.
what people are making based on subscriber count, that's all I'm saying.
And that's another thing. She lay up in that house looking busted. And
All
then
the
want to get
time.
online and think that people want to look at her like that. Don't nobody want to look at you like that.
You can't be an influencer looking like that. Like, if you wonder why your contracts aren't coming through, look in the mirror. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Like,
Like, ew.
this is an image-based business, and if your image is not good, you're not going to get money. Like they're not going to call you. They don't want you to do HelloFresh. They're not going to want to pay you for Fashion Nova. If you look dirty all the time, you're going to get Boo Boo's Boutique and so and so's cleaning service. You know what I'm saying? Like you're going to get your audience to do promos with you and that's great cuz that pays money. But at the end of the day, Chrissy at 130 some thousand subscribers, Chrissy should have a lot more going on for her channel than we see. So, we know she's busy with 9 kids, but at the end of the day, you would think that we would see her doing some more stuff, and we don't see that because I don't know if her image, this rebrand that she decided to do, has worked for her financially. I think, I think she's quieted down a lot of the noise about her, but as far as the dollars and making sense, we're not seeing it compared to, um, what other people are doing. What do you think? Like bigger YouTuber, like YouTubers of the same size. Do you not see them? Like, I'm sorry to keep bringing up Peyton Marie, but if any, I know some of you watch her. Peyton Marie, girl, you might have an episode where there's 3 different things she's talking about and she's getting paid for all of it.
Yeah. And if you ever notice, a lot of people, you don't even they don't even have to talk about nothing. It's just product placement within the video, and they get
Absolutely. Yeah, if you guys check out Monroe, like I said, Monroe Steel, Hilo Lux, these girls are getting all Raven the other day. Thank you to Colgate for sponsoring this video. Okay. Tylenol, damn Tide, everything. Procter and Gamble.
Walmart, Target, Raven got all of this sponsors.
The wall look, Raven is making money, okay? Don't get it twisted. Damn Jackie Ina, all of these, it's, and now we're talking about the Million Club, but even not in the Million Club, I mean, it's look at 1 million subscribers. Look at damn, what's her name? Latoya Forever. Latoya Forever ended up on the Real Housewives. Like, okay, ooh, let me stop messing with my mic. She got there. She got there. She increased the bandwidth of her audience, right? I Taylor, say it one more time. I need those sponsorships. Taylor, I need those sponsorships, right? Okay? We, okay? All of us, okay? At the end of the day, those two are lazy, trifling, and not very smart. They do bare minimum. Tennessee Hennessy, girl, what's good? How are you? Keys to heaven. K Solo, thank you so much for joining me. You were so much fun, and don't you ever hesitate to call in because I enjoyed your perspective. Everybody, can you guys give K Solo a hand for coming from the comments?
The one good sponsorship that Jasmine got, she fumbled the bag.
That ladies boutique. Oh, the cooking sponsorship.
Yeah, Chris was not supposed to be the one cooking it. You were lazy bum.
He's not even your husband.
Then he had extra seasoning to it. You only supposed to use what's in the box when you're
what's
doing
in the pack. Absolutely.
Oh my God. And then she wondered why she didn't get paid for it. Like, you supposed to do what's in there, and that's it.
And talk about the benefits. Like, I've got 4 kids. I'm pregnant. This helps me meal prep.
Big time on that because they would have been continuously sending her stuff and continuously paying her. And then she wants to get mad and then try to get her audience to bash the company and all of that. No, you the one fumbled the bag. I've seen plenty of people do those same things, and they was on point with it.
Peyton does it every single week, and she does it to meal prep because Peyton. What was interesting to find out that Peyton's job in the military, she was a sous chef. Because I was like, girl, you can work that knife. And so it turns out Peyton was a sous chef in the military. Any of you guys who don't know who I'm talking about, Peyton Marie Charles. She does HelloFresh, and she does a video or two. She does an inclusion with them at least once a week, and she basically uses it to meal prep. And she makes all the meals and then she puts them in her refrigerator because she lives alone. Her daughter lives elsewhere, and she wants to be able to have grab and go. But if any of you guys watch Peyton, you already know Peyton goes out to eat at least once a day. But she's single and she can do that. So she doesn't have little kids at home that are relying on her for a nutritious meal. If she wants to go out and have a drink, that's what homegirl's going to do because she's single and she can do that, right? And her daughter's a certain age and does not reside with her for whatever reason, I don't know, but that's that on that. So Peyton is also smart enough to not air her dirty laundry on her channel.
Yeah.
So she keeps us focused on buying perfume and makeup and cute outfits. And that's what I like about her because she keeps it focused on her beautiful home and buying cute stuff. And I enjoy that about her because she's not trifling. So What do you think about trifling train wrecks versus the influencers that actually have you out here searching for stuff?
To be honest, don't none of them really have me out here searching for stuff.
Oh, really?
Cause
Okay.
I, I like what I like and I get what get what
Mhm.
I want on my own.
Do you learn anything though from some of these channels? Like, oh, I didn't know you could, or that looks
I
interesting.
learn,
I might go check that
the
out.
channels that I learn from is like the DIY channels.
Okay. Okay.
I'm more so into those for influencing,
Okay.
influencer type of thing. Because I like to do like little projects and stuff like that. But as far as these other channels, they don't really inspire me or influence me to do
Okay.
anything.
And that's fair because, I like fashion vloggers. That's something I'm into. So I like seeing fashion
I
and
mean, it's
new
cool
and
to
new
look
new.
at. I enjoy looking at them and whatever, but it's not like
That's not your
they sway me
inspiration.
one way or the other to do anything.
Yeah, no, I get it. So, I mean, like you said, you find more inspo from DIY and doing things in your home and things like that, learning how to do some different things or seeing some different projects. I get it, girl. We all find our that's what is interesting about the internet and when we all get together at channels like this because you kind of learn what other people are interested in. So there's absolutely nothing wrong with that. So yeah, no, that's cool. Absolutely. But K Solo, I'm gonna go ahead and let you go because girl, we've been on for an hour. I think I've been doing this for some hours today. What time is it?
We
Girl,
done
it's almost
been taking a
noon.
daggone phone sister,
Girl,
we done got into it.
girl. Camilla likes crime channels, girl. Girl. I think we don't know what's getting ready to happen on these YouTube streets. Well, K Solo, make sure you're here tomorrow. We are going to be playing some pin the tail on the donkey because there's some
One quick
donkeys.
question, Fran.
Uh-huh. Go ahead,
Do
baby.
you watch the show Sisters?
Sisters. No, I don't think so. No. I've
Oh
never what
man.
sisters is
Does
who?
anybody in the chat watch the show Sisters?
Who's in it?
Oh, it's a Tyler Perry thing. It ain't nobody
Oh,
like really
okay,
notable,
okay. Uh-huh. Yeah, no, I don't
but it
watch it.
comes
Do we
on
need to?
BET.
Do we need to
Oh
watch it?
well,
It's good?
y'all so far behind. It'll take a minute for you to catch up on anything. It's like we like 4 or 5 seasons in.
Treese Purdue says she watches it.
I love it.
Okay.
I can't wait
I'm
for it
gonna
to come
check it
back.
out. So it's about like a sister dynamic, obviously.
Yeah, but oh my god, the storyline is crazy.
Mm. Well, it might be something worth binge watching. A lot of us are home and have free time, so why not?
Yeah.
Is it on the O Network or where is it?
No, it's on BET.
Okay.
But
Guys,
if
Kate.
you have like regular like
Mm-hmm.
cable
Mm-hmm.
instead of streaming, you may be able to find most of the seasons on demand. But if you're streaming, they only got, or if you subscribe to like BET Plus, they only got like the last 2 seasons on demand. Like that you can binge on.
Okay. Okay, so we have to go find that. Guys, if you are not watching, my husband and I watch it. That's what Olivia Pope says. So yeah, there are some people on the low watching that, sisters. So yeah, I'm gonna go look it up, and see if it's like a ton of episodes. I wonder how I'll ever get caught up, but you never know. Um,
Yeah,
Especially
like
when
at
something's
first,
good.
I couldn't really get into it, but then my mother like really convinced me to like sit there and binge it. And then as I was, binging it, I was like, ooh, ooh, ooh.
Mm.
It starts off slow, but then, the storyline picks up, and then you like really get into it and you be fiending for
Okay,
it.
I mean that's a great recommendation. Look, there's a lot of people out here looking for some stuff to watch outside of these crazy mommies. So,
And it's spelled SISTAS.
sisters. Okay, sisters. Don't play. Okay. Um, what else you got, K Solo?
Oh, that's it. We can go on it.
K Solo, thank you so much, babe. I appreciate you. I'm gonna try and test this out some more. Because when we can't use StreamYard, this is an option. And like I said, I've been paying for it and I have not used it in a long time. But I'll figure out how we can make this thing work. I think I used to actually when I think I really used to use it and it worked. I think I used to open up another tab and log into it through my computer and not my phone. And I think I used to run it through my computer, and that's how I used to make it work. So I might do like a members only or something, and we can try it and test it before I bring it back out because I don't. I hate testing stuff when we all go live on like this, and I don't want you guys to be like, "Girl, did you not test this out before?" Because you would think I'm in a television studio over here, girl. They give me such a hard time, girl. Girl, I steal everything on the YouTube streets. I run everything on the YouTube
Well, yeah,
streets,
because when I was
girl.
trying to get into it, they tried to download something onto my thing, and I'm like, no, I ain't downloading nothing else onto my computer.
Yeah, no,
So
you
I
should just
just
be able to
dialed the
click
phone number.
in. Yeah, you should just be able to click in. But I think next time we do this, if I have to go on to regular YouTube, which is there's nothing wrong with that, because I can still run my board. So I'm gonna see what I can do. Cause I like StreamYard, but honestly, it could have been StreamYard this morning that's messing up. I don't know. They added some new
Sometimes StreamYard
features.
people have, the creators have problems with StreamYard.
Yeah, something just told me get out of StreamYard, and we've been fine ever since. So I
Mhm.
did kind of refresh everything. I shut it down. I reopened up my Chromes and stuff. But girl. Anyway, guys, I'm gonna go ahead and go because I'm gonna try and get these packages out. Olivia Pope, I think I've got something for you. If you want me to send it, just reach out to me or I'll reach out to you. But I've got something for you because Olivia won in one of the things. We still got to give away a microphone. And I think I've got like one or two more giveaways, guys. Plus, I need to do a cash giveaway on Francois' vlog. So I'm sorry. I've just been super busy with the family here. And you guys know like I said, I don't do a whole lot of stuff online when my family's home. So once I check out, I'm kind of done because yeah, I don't want to be the subject of that type of talk on YouTube. You know, because girl, you know they will come for me. So I like to take care of home. All right. So when I hang up from here, I'm gonna go to the post office and I'm gonna be taking care of my family for the rest of the afternoon. So you might see
All
me,
right,
but you
guys.
might not.
Everybody have a good rest of the day.
Okay, K Solo. I will see you around. Thank you so much for joining in. I appreciate that, hun. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Let's see. How do I close this out? Okay. So that was very nice. We had a nice guest from the comment section, guys. You guys are awesome. Bougie Gang. I really appreciate that. Guys, it's 12 o'clock and I've been live all morning. Okay. But we've talked about a lot of stuff. I'm sure there's stuff that we have not talked about yet. You guys in the comments, can you guys spam the comments and let me know what we missed and what we need to talk about tomorrow? But tomorrow we are going to be play some pin the tail on the donkey because there's some donkeys out here that need their tails back, and we are going to talk about them. So all of our mommies in 2021, girl, we're gonna be giving a very special pin the tail on the donkeys tomorrow. Okay, so let's make sure we show up. And if Streamyard ain't acting right, well, we got to back up. Oh, Shay, I'm the godmother. Thank you. I like that. That's better than auntie godmother. Yes, yes. For your spiritual, handling those spiritual needs. Okay. So yes, thank you. They call Kevin Samuels the Godfather. So yes, I will take godmother. Absolutely. Thank you so much for that. Guys, you guys are awesome. Thank you so much. This was fun. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Um, is it members? It's members private live on Sunday because it's the first Sunday, right? We're gonna be starting book club in January. Book club, guys. We're doing gratitude. We're doing Oprah. Um, guys, I'm gonna put something up for members only. If you're in the book club, great. If this is really geared towards you. But if you're a member and you want to join, I really would like to do some kind of um more of the Oprah. There's a book that I put on the list for the book club that if you're interested in it, we can make that the first selection. If you guys want to jump right into a fiction, let's do it. Um, there's a whole list of books. So let's go ahead and talk on Sunday about what you guys want. So it's going to be all members, all hands on deck Sunday, and probably going to do 12 o'clock Eastern. And I'll put it up and let's vote number one, what we're going to do for book club. And if there's more people who want to join into the fun on book club. Otherwise, we're just going to do a members only kind of wrap up of what's been going on and discuss the donkeys and all of the things and the YouTube streets and all of that. So if your membership has expired and you need to rejoin, come through. If you want to join membership, come through. If you want to see what we got going on, come through. If you want to be nosy and jump out the bushes and try to get some tea on me, come through. Come through, come through. We don't care. Girl, period. Ain't nothing done. And even the behind the scenes isn't the behind the scenes around here. Okay. We just live and we are winning, right? Bougie gang winning all day, every day. Can't stop, won't stop. Taylor, have a wonderful day. I'll be coming to check out and see what you got going on. KP, all my ladies, all the beautiful ladies out here, everyone who joined us, Keys to Heaven, everyone, Ms. Mika, Olivia Pope, all these ladies, Love and Life, Ms. Brader's Life, everybody, Vicky, E. Joseph, good morning, Tennessee Hennessy, all of you contributors, K Solo, everyone who came through this morning, thank you so much. I'm just scrolling. Shay, it's really Monet, all of you, Wintress, all of the baddies up in here. Um, thank you, thank you, thank you. And all of you basics, girl, keep trying. It'll come to you eventually. Um, okay. All right. Guys, see you later. Take care. Bye.